Hello, it's me, it's Dat Beard Dad. Welcome to another, well, not another, welcome to a stream. Today's stream is Wanderstop, a game about working at a tea shop and dealing with emotional trauma of some sort. We'll learn more of the specifics later. What's going on here? Weird. Go away. But yeah, it's a game that I saw the other day that, or a little while back, that was made by the people who made the Stanley Parable, or at least one of them, and hopefully that's a good thing, because I love the Stanley Parable. It's one of my favorite games of all time, but I didn't much care for, like, the last game from the creator of the Stanley Parable. I'm gonna see what it was called right now, because it's gonna bother me if I can't remember it. Beginner's Guide. Yeah, the Beginner's Guide. I did not care for that game. Was not fun. Would not recommend. I think it was supposed to be some sort of emotional journey for the creator, and that's all well and good, but I don't need to go on that particular journey. I've got my own stuff going on. But now let's go on somebody else's journey, I guess. Yeah. Alright, let's get to it, and then we'll figure out what the best angle is once we're actually in the game. And I can already say pretty definitively that the stream is 1,000 times more calming to me than Patapon was, because Patapon was a very specific... I forgot to do this off the screen, or off the stream. Oh no, I already did it. Hooray. Is there like a frame rate cap? Nope. Oh well. Hopefully that all looks good on your end, but I do the best I can. Patapon, which is a perfectly fine game. I wouldn't recommend playing it on stream. It was very stressful, and the music is very loud in my ear. This has been just all pianos, and that's great.
And I am a fighter.
I don't have to read this time. That's exciting.
When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters.
That's nice.
Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known.
It's inspirational as fuck.
I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure.
Oh boy.
I'm a failure. A failure.
Yeah.
I don't deserve it.
I guess.
No.
Content warning.
Snap out of it, Alta.
Because
Do not
things
go
got
to that
very
place
real
again.
very quickly.
Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes.
I didn't have tea,
I'll do whatever she
because
demands of me.
I don't normally keep tea on hand, but I did
When I
make
leave
myself
this
some
place,
coffee,
It will be on nobody's terms.
which I think is close
but mine.
enough. Already a fan of the game so far. Yeah, feels good. It had some very real stuff in there, which, you know, you can use your imagination which of those I relate to, but I'm sure some of you had your own relations as well. But, yeah, woof. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Wow, I'm tired. Rest a moment or keep moving. Well... I know the correct answer is rest a moment. And the whole purpose of this endeavor is to learn to relax, so let's rest a moment. I'll just rest for a moment. No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? See, this is why you This is why you lost those fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then, as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could, Hang on. Let's rest for a moment. Just for a second, just a moment, and then back to it. I'm gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Just gathering my energy, then right back to it. Very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. My goodness, you are not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I do not believe so. Just normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. I might be in front of the dialogue options. I'll look into that the next time. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea? The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm not, like, super in the way, but let me move this slightly anyways. Nothing's ever easy. Just wanna have a good old time making tea and stuff. Maybe I'll just be higher up so that I don't cover up the pretty scissors and stuff, because, I mean, what else are we here for besides pretty calming game that sometimes gets uber real. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. I'll be leaving soon. Say nothing. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journey and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods. Yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there, inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me, and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. I like Boro. Also, I appreciate his dedication to the triceps. A very good muscle group. I look very much like a bandit. Probably shouldn't be running around the world dressed up in such a manner. What are you? The little chicken bird? Chicken bird. They look like a cross between penguins and chickens, which is adorable. Objectively. Time to bare my soul and make some tea. Ah, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. No, I just wanted to tell you that I'm leaving right now. Boy, you can be quite hostile to this very sweet man if you wanted to. I guess that's good to have the option, but he seems nice. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Hold right trigger to highlight other characters and key items. Cool. It reminds me of like the bad vision from the Arkham games. Maybe less choking people out. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right there? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying? Then please come speak with me. It's fun to do Boro's voice. I'm into it. Even her grabbing things is aggressive, just like, "Ugh. Give me that thing." That's good. Oh. This is a good game. I'm already a fan of it. Tell me again what I'm supposed to be doing right now? Oh, fuck, it's the baskets. Silly me. Yes, baskets and things. Yes. I just did a bad job. I'm sorry, Boro. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. You've set the leaves out to dry, and will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, you will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. For right now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Why wouldn't you please take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pockets for easy use. Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press X to stash an item. Can be used when an item is in your hand or when the item is on the ground in front of you. Okay, sure. Stash. To open a pocket, use the D-pad. Retrieve an item, scroll to the inventory list, set on what's selected. Cool. That's not it. The tea leaf basket. Did I not get that thing? Alright. I would like to stash you. Stash. I'll take all of these. I'll teach you, Boro, for trusting me. Or maybe I'll just show how eager I am for tea making. No. It's gone. Welcome to the garden. Here's where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done? You got it, Boro. Oop. Nope. Shit. Can do better. Nope. Seeds. Probably seeds is what you want. Nope. Where's the seeds? Why am I so bad at games? Blue seeds. Oh. Okay. I really like his How many sizes is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh, hexagon? I'm not sure that's right. It's probably wrong. It's probably something completely different, but I don't have time for thinking. I'm growing tea. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. I probably should have just done that anyways. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to the water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you have done this, please do come speak with me again. A while back, I did a stream without unmuting the audio for the game, and now I just live in perpetual terror that I've done that again. Are you good, plant? You seem happy enough, but what do I know? Is this good plant parenting? I mean, this is normally how I do my plants at home, so this seems about right. I mean, we've already started, so we might as well just go ahead and finish it up. There we go. That's a happy plant right there. Happy as can be. I'm gonna go refill my thing for no reason at all. Alright. I drowned your plant. Sorry. Aha! You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your water canning, and again, it will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you would like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Pretty sure I watered it a bunch already, but here we are. Why are you making me do this? Is this what I need? Clip, 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 clip. Shit. I did a bad job, apparently. Oh, miss, I should have mentioned that you do not need to be using your clippers to get the seeds. All you need to do is grab the seeds right off the small hybrid with your bare hands. Unless you are wishing to be the harbinger of plant destruction? Oh dear, what a thought that would be. Well, I did a bad job. Sorry. Alright, let's try again. We'll do better, Boro. I'm sorry. I really want to press the X button to use stuff, but that just puts it in my pocket, which is not useful at the moment. Come on. Oh, I needed to water it again. Yes. Alright, I watered you again. Now, I will put you away, and seeds. I didn't need to do that. I think he just wanted me to talk to him. Okay, fuck. Everybody's Boro now. We're all Boro. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. Oh my god, how many steps are there? Is this going to be written down anywhere? Yes, of course. All of this is written in a book in our library. I will point you to it later. But for now, I would like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Guess. Big hybrids. Foxtail agave. I have no idea. It could be literally anything. Large hybrids? I'll go with foxtail agave. So close. The answer was large hybrids. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used a line pattern to be making small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants you planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape.
How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make the new triangular pattern. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get the seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant.
Alright, let's make the thing happen. Can I make it around the small hybrid? Probably not. Nope, I think I did a bad job. Oh well. We'll just put them over here, and then it'll pan out. When you said triangle, what did you mean? So you have to make it like a fancy triangle. Well, let's get the shears out. Or I could just water the thing again instead of destroying stuff. I guess I will do that. It's marginally nicer. Big plant. Big plant happy. Alright, fruit. Chip chip. I did it. I made the fruit.
Wonderful! Miss, you have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip chip, and we'll be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea. Yes. Okay, that is all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished?
Sure, why not? I'd literally rather be doing anything else or stare in silence. Sure, why not?
Haha, it is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening and it is time to make tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you.
Cool. Somebody needs to clean this house. I'm getting power washing simulator flashbacks. Yeah. Now we got a beat.
Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on.
Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple.
Goodness, no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell you a joke.
Sure. Tell me this joke.
Okay. Here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant, when suddenly the farmer removes his masks and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on, what if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, that is much funnier.
Are you improvising this joke?
Yes.
Why?
Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree?
Fine, but this better make me laugh.
Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and a sign says no astronauts allowed. This means there's no concern for them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they're going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then Let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all. It's the desserts menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard, and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater.
Is this joke going somewhere?
Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed.
Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually.
Do not worry. With Captain Borrow in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs.
I want that to be the slogan of my channel. The joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs.
Okay. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see... Oh, I've got it! Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, how about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel. And the other one says, no thanks, I hear it really loses steam at the end. Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam.
Borrow. I'll take it. I will accept your punny joke. I am laughing. You've made me giggle, Borrow. Congratulations.
Indeed. Even though you are not actually laughing on the outside, I am quite certain you are laughing internally. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I am quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine.
That's a fancy machine.
Yes, the tea machine is a most vital part of the preparing drinks. It is user-friendly, miss? I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope.
How to use the machine. Pour the water. Climb the ladder until you reach the rope hanging from the ceiling. Pull the rope downward to pour a fresh batch of water. Step 2. Heat the water. Once there's water in the orb, pump the furnace to heat the water. Keep going until the water is boiling and steam rises.
They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to be trying using these instructions to make tea?
Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book.
Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the tea steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can be conveniently used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up there, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot and I will move on to the next step when you're done.
I'm on it. Whee! Let it go all the way. Aw.
Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows by keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, the steps will be complete.
Or this step. Pata 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 pom. Pata 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 pom. Pom pom pata pom pom pom.
Aha! Now that is some steaming hot water. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Borrow's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own?
Keep 'em coming, my dude.
Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser.
Oof. Jesus, that's fast. Kick.
And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge, or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you'll be placing a T-ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot.
Chip, chip. Chip. Chip, 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 chip. And I assume we'll probably need to actually cook that T-ball before we can use it. So, let's do that. Although, what's going on here? Oh boy. Okay. I like the party decorations. They actually mirror my own house a little bit, because I've got some paper lanterns on the ceiling from a birthday a long time ago. The kids enjoy them, so they live there now. I'm deeply into this game. This game is exactly what I wanted it to be, so I'm having a great old time. Let's just enjoy this cozy fire for a second. And the music. Alright, that's enough relaxing. Back to work. Back to work? There we go. I assume all the chairs have a similar effect. No, they all meditate in different ways. That's great. That makes me really, really genuinely happy. I play a game every day called Plane, which is a meditation game that's available on Steam and I believe is coming to mobile devices at some point. And in it, you go to a desolate island and meditate. And the longer you meditate, the more you, okay. The more you grow the island or the plane that you're on. And I have done it for a good long while. Oh, and also once you've meditated for long enough, the creators of the game will actually plant a real tree for you, I believe in Scotland. And I've already gotten my tree planted, so yeah, I did it. I made the world a slightly better place. For once. But, anyways, so I'm big into meditation, and I'm a big proponent of it. So I find this game to be very, very wonderful. Let's see. All about gardening. Can I read it? There we go. So, you've decided you want to learn... this might be a mistake. Yeah. 32 pages, huh? Well, I will read about this. I'll at least read the... Oh, dear. What's the thing at the beginning of the book? Somebody scream it at your screen, and then I will feel your psychic waves in the past. So, you've decided you want to learn about planting and gardening. Wonderful. It's a decision you will very rarely regret. As you turn these pages, you will discover the many beautiful and intricate secrets of the plants all around us, and how to sculpt them in your image of beauty. I am excited to share with you the joy of gardening, so let us go on this adventure together. Many of the fundamentals of gardening are inscribed within these pages, yet even the fundamentals can be quite daunting for a new gardener. Remember, darling, absorb this information only at a pace that you feel comfortable with. Perhaps even take a break between chapters to practice what you learned. Or don't. Maybe you want to stuff your brain so full of knowledge that your skull actually literally explodes. We all want to die in different ways, and that's what makes each of us so unique. I don't know why I think that's so funny, but it's very funny. Alright, no more procrastinating. Time to roll up our sleeves and get to work. Simply do your best out there, and remember to always be beautiful, my darlings. Alright, there's a lot to go through, so I will come back to that later. Man, that got me. Oh my, did that... Ah! It's following me. Alright, I need to go with the T-ball. I forgot that that was the thing I was actually setting out to do. But here we are. Okay, we've explored the couches. Great couches. Great day. Would recommend. What else is going on here? Got these little boats. What's with these oh fuck. Don't take my book away. I'm gonna put that in my pocket before I make that mistake again. Ooh, more places to sit. But I've run out of drink. That's not good. Ah, well. More meditative contemplation. Everybody take a deep breath and just enjoy the moment. I just want my entire channel to be about meditating now. Maybe I'll just stop playing games and just sit quietly on the floor for an hour with the camera trained on me. I mean, I said that, and then my brain was like, you know, some people would watch that. It's like, yeah. Everybody's got something they want to see, I guess. Into the infuser. I haven't forgotten Boro. How do I just get to the thing? No. Tea leaf baskets. T-ball. Whoop.
Well done! The water will only be changing color once you've added your T-ball. Okay, one more valve to kick, and then we'll be moving on to our final step.
I did a bad job, Boro. Can you send it back? Boro. Oh my. So yeah, I think they just got mad at the, railing that was in the way. Yuck.
The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be get off the ladder and find an empty cup and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it. You will be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip chip tea. Congratulations! You could even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish.
What if I just put my mouth on the nozzle and just go to town, just blow up like a balloon? You're turning violet, Alto. Oh, I probably need a cup. Or do I? I mean, I'm glad the game will let me be mischievous. I'm very, truly glad of that. It's a good quality to have. I do feel a little bit bad having made the thing and then just, fuck. And then, just dumping it all onto the floor. Teacup. I have brought you tea.
Ah, is this the tea that you have made?
Yep, here it is.
Ah, splendid.
I probably didn't need to do the sniff noise, plus I can't really breathe anyways.
Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Why don't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea.
Fine.
And that's the spirit. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes?
It's fine. I'm not an art critic. I'm just here until I'm well enough to leave. It's fine.
Ha! I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine.
There are things I like.
Oh, do tell. What is it that brings you joy?
Defeating a rival, winning a tournament. Can't really think of anything right now. Winning a tournament.
Haha, so I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends.
I've knitted, but I don't like it.
For me personally, there are few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer. Yum! What a feeling. If you ever put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop.
Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that?
I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters, and if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here, and...
What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this?
It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you were not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to...
Wait. No, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't even begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up.
I am sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve.
It's not a nerve, it's me. You are talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be, ever again. But you think I should just give it up, live in the mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help?
Miss, can I...
What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. Life's rough sometimes, huh? No, I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back up into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... I can't believe how tired I've been. Rest a moment. Is that really okay? Can I just
Think, Alta.
rest?
Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid! I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes. This is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Yeah. That happens.
Ah, there you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss?
Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me?
Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you.
I collapsed out there multiple times. It's not like me. I lost 2 fights for no reason. I don't know. I'm just certain something is wrong. Let's just go with that one.
Well, I am knowing exactly what the problem is.
You do?
Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school, but it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander.
That sounds unproductive.
Extremely! Now you are understanding. Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem.
But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it.
Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again, and again, and again, if that's what you want. And then one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I am suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop. Just for now. The work is simple here, but it is enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say?
Or I could leave now. Let me think about it. Let's do that one.
Of course, there is no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush.
Alright. There is the broken part of my brain that's like, what if I just leave right now? What if I just, burn this beautiful game to the ground and just choose the evil path? I don't know why that part of my brain exists. It seems very counterproductive. Ooh, a gift shroom. What are you? Now I'm Burrow. I will take these gifts. Oh, a huge shroom. A dupe shroom. And another dupe shroom. And a shrink shroom. I guess this is the point of the game, huh? Just to, like, go on a little mini adventure of your own and just see what you want to do. That's cool. I like this game. This game makes me happy. I hope you guys like it too, because I'm going to keep playing it. Oh, fuck. Okay, I thought as much as just, like, eat it into the earth. Which I kind of did, but maybe not that way. My pocket? No. Alright, well, we'll just put you there. Is my inventory full, or just my huge shroom capacity? Inquiring minds want to know. This is also a very pretty game. Orb. 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 Praise the orb. Encoding overloaded. Consider turn down video settings. Oh, good. I've got the game set to medium, which I feel my computer should be perfectly suitable for. I can play Cyberpunk with some reasonable settings, and it looks really pretty. Even this game on medium looks really pretty, but apparently too pretty for me and my streaming capabilities. Well, it's about time for the stream to wrap up anyways. Let's go talk to Boro again, and maybe he'll tell me if I have to save manually or not. Oh no, it's a tree. A dead tree. Sadness. La 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 la. D-shop. Encoder overloaded. You know, that probably is a sign to be done with the stream, so we will resume this the next time we play, because I will either play this on my own time or play it on stream, but either way, it's a fun game that I'm looking forward to. So let's go and wrap the stream up. Hello. Switch that. Hello, it's me. This thing is driving me crazy. Ugh. Ignore that. You didn't see anything. So, today, we played a game about relaxation and fatigue and the importance of being kind to yourself, and it was fucking great, and I'm really into it. It also was super real in some not so fun ways, but that's reality for you, baby. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did. If you did, please consider following my Twitch channel at DapYourDad, or I also have a YouTube channel at DapYourDad. Yeah, I enjoyed this, and I'll be playing more games on Friday, because I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 2 p.m. But I think that's everything. So I hope you have a good day and a good evening, and go find somewhere chill to relax, because, man, we could all use more of that. Anyways, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye. Bye.